guys, it's Heather from Kell Plan. I'm here today doing another Plan With Me video in my memory planner. I've gotten a lot of requests for this one, and this planning is a lot of fun for me. It's kind of like scrapbooking. So I'm here today to do another week. For those of you who don't know, I use the Polaroid ZIP to print my photos. They print on zinc paper that fits perfectly in the boxes of the big Happy Planner. So that's kind of why I use this one. If you have the classic size Happy Planner, you could print these side by side and then they will fit in the box. I also have a video on my channel about how to print your own photos for the classic size planner as well. So I've already printed my photos for the week. Sometimes I print these each day. Sometimes I print them at the end of the week. Just depends on how the week goes. So this week I am planning for the week of Monday, February 6th through Sunday, February 12th. So this is the week that I will be planning. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out of my planner and move this aside. Sorry if that just shook the camera. And then usually the first thing that I do is I go ahead and I lay down the photos where I think I'll end up putting them. So obviously these pictures are usually taken on the day where I place them. So, okay, so I kind of lay them out just to kind of get a visual of what it's going to look like. And then it's time to start planning. So I'm going to pull out, this is the Rainbow Big Book. This is the Memory Planning Big Book. And then I'm also going to try to find my Color Story Big Book, just to kind of help me pick my colors. So last week I did pink and gold, and so this week I'm kind of thinking about doing pink and black. I think that will be cute. So right off the bat, I usually like to look and see if I have any boxes side by side, like right here. And since I do, that will be a really good spot to put a double box if I have any. The only problem is, I think I've used a lot of those double boxes. So I'm just flipping through. So none of those are pink or black. That's a pink one that's already been used. I wish that there were more double boxes for the big planner. There's only a few, and that's pretty much it. So anyway, I'm gonna go, there's no double boxes, but I am gonna try and stick to the black and white and pink. So I am gonna go ahead and grab this black and white box because I think it's cute. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that down right there just to kind of start the process of putting boxes down. So I really like this one too. It says "Get It Done," and it's got pink and black and white. So I think I'm gonna put this one over here on Sunday. I really like these because they're just cute to lay down. So I also really like this pink polka dot one. So I'm actually going to cut this in half. Because I want to be able to put it kind of in two spots. So first, I think I'm going to place this right here on Monday. And then I'm going to take this other one and I'm going to place it over here on Saturday. And you'll kind of see what the method to my madness in a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. This is a cute little picture of me and my niece. That's a onesie that I made her. And you know what? I just remembered that there are a few double boxes in this book. So this would have been so cute. Okay. I'm gonna see if this will come off. It will. So I've peeled that off, and I'm gonna move it to Thursday. Then I'm going to peel this one off. It says, get it done. And I'm just going to hang on to it for a second and kind of put these. I feel like I need to get an idea of where these were. Okay, so I'm going to take this one that says, get it done. I don't know if you can see because I'm way over here in the corner, but I'm just going to put it over here because I really want to put this double box that says Hello Weekend. So I do kind of need to I just really like this, and it's pink, it's polka dots, it's got the black, and so I just think it'll be cute, even though it's taking up a lot of space. You know what? It would have been even cuter. Nope, I'm just gonna so now I know you can't see, but I'm flipping through the big color storybook. I'm trying to get to the black and white section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down kind of at an angle like that. Then I'm going to take this picture of my sister in her LuLaRoe outfit, because on Saturday we spent a lot of time cleaning out her closet, doing the hangers, taking a bunch of pictures of her wearing LuLaRoe. So we did that on Saturday. So in that box, I'm going to write about that, and then I'm going to put these pictures that we took. So this is a picture that we took of her in her LuLaRoe, and then this is just a picture that we took of each other. So if you notice, it's going off the page. So I'm just going to cut the bottom of that photo off. And then I'm going to take this sticker that says love this. I'm going to trim that, and I'm going to line it up like that. Okay. I have a picture right here. There it is. Then this one says today. So I'm going to stick it right here. I don't really like that it says today though. So I'm going to grab this one that says important, and I'm going to cover that up. Sorry, I just realized I haven't. Quiet. These pictures, Thursday was a late night. We had a family math night at a grocery store. So this is a photo of me and a coworker at the grocery store for math night. Sometimes it's hard to get these backings off on the zip printers, but I love how easy it is to just stick them down. Now, I'm having mixed emotions because I feel like this photo doesn't really go, but I also do want to use it. I'm going to trim off the top. It's not my favorite, but I'm going to use it anyway. Sometimes, I mean, what's y'all's trick to getting the paper off of this easier? Because I need to know it. Okay, I think that kind of makes it a little better the way I angled that. So now I'm here in this Color Stories sticker book. And I'm just kind of looking for stickers, pink or black stickers. I like this one. It says every moment matters. Y'all know me. Gotta cut the edge off. This picture right here, that I'd been gone all night because I had to work late. And so when I finally got home, I was so tired and I pretty much went straight to bed. But Matthew wanted to take that picture because he said he missed me. Isn't he just precious? He is. The answer is yes, Heather. Your husband is precious. I'm a lucky, lucky lady. Okay, I really like this here. And, oh no, I just went to my memory book because I wanted to get one of these arrows, but I've already used them all. So I'm trying to pull off this pink one. Okay. I hate that. I hate it. Why did I just stick that there? I don't know, because it looks stupid. Pull it off, pull it off, pull it off. Okay, it's off. I'm gonna be the first to tell you that this is not turning out to be my favorite layout, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna go ahead and stick all these stickers, these pictures down. As you can see from my week, again, just kind of like last week, none of these are particularly fascinating photos. It was a pretty actually, it was a pretty long week, if I'm honest. I had to work late a lot. I was sick. I didn't feel good. It was a long week, and most days I forgot to take a picture until the last minute, but you know, you make it work. And you do what you gotta do. All right, so this one says, I feel like this is all very boxy. And so I'm trying to make this, I almost wish I had angled this more because this is just like all in a straight row. But, oh well. So this one, I'm going to layer that right there. And I really want to cover up where it says to do. So I'm just cutting the edges of this sticker that says to buy, because I never really use these that say to buy. And I'm just layering them on top of that black. And then I'm going to take this heart and put that there. And looky there, now it just looks like a regular box. So there's a little tricky trick for you. I feel like I need some more black, especially like, I just need some more black. So I'm gonna go here. This is the color storybook. And I'm just kind of looking for stickers that could work. Can you tell that I like the color storybook? I think it's pretty obvious. I've used a lot of stickers. Sometimes I think there's not much better than a pink and black spread. This is cute. This one says errands, which we were running errands when we took this photo. So I'm going to layer that just like that. And I'm going to take this big box, okay, so I'm going to cut this right along this line right here. Then I'm going to lay that right up there. It is hanging off just a smidge, so I'm going to trim it just like that. And now I feel like I need like a pink icon up here. This one's cute. It says, this one's from the memory book. It says smiles. That's cute. I'm now gonna go over here to the alphabet book, and I'm gonna flip to the pink letters, and I'm gonna spell out Math Night. I really love these alphabet letters. I think it's a fun way to mix up your writing, mix up the look, make something pop. It's one of my favorite books. I love that there are different fonts, and every color has the same fonts, but there's like more than just one font. I don't know if that makes sense. That H is kind of crooked, isn't it? Well, it may just have to be crooked. It probably would have been smart to like draw a line, or I don't know, figure out a way. Also, I'm actually not going to use pink there. I'm going to go to the black and use black. I just noticed that I have my hair rubber band on my wrist. I try to take it off before I film. A lot of times I forget, and if you could see my desk, you would see that there's about 10 hair rubber bands piled up right over here. Okay. I think the problem is that normally when I do these letters, I would be sitting a little closer. But I'm sitting kind of far away because of where the paper has to be to film. So it's not going as straight. God, that looks so bad. Okay, so I guess I also need to know some tricks and tips to how to put these on straight. Okay. Whew. All right. So I'm just kind of looking now for stickers to kind of finish over here. I'm not too crazy about how boxy this looks and how unboxy that looks, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, so now I need to start over here. So I like to use these boxes to write in. I love how they add just extra color but writing space. I think it draws your eyes to the writing. So I just really like those. I'm actually now going to go over here. This is the regular size Color Story. I'm going to see if I have any. Nope, that's not what I want. I'm looking for another box to write in, to go right there. But I want one that kind of has a pattern, kind of like this one has a pattern. And I think I actually still have one. I'm sorry that this is probably a really boring video. I feel like I'm not talking as much today. I think it's just because I'm tired. I stayed up till almost midnight last night, which is very unlike me. I don't stay up that late ever. But I was reading a book and I was almost finished with it. And so I was trying to finish. Okay, so here's my problem. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. I was gonna put this sticker here, but I feel like if I put it here, then the blacks kind of just, it's too much black in one spot. So then I'm kind of thinking about putting it over here. I think that looks better. This one's going to say priority. You'll see why once I write on it. Okay guys, I'm pretty much done. I just now have to fill in my notes. I'm going to throw in a sticker here. And I'm going to do one other thing. So I'm putting my sticker books away. And I'm going to grab, this is just a pocket page card, but I'm going to use it almost like a ruler. And I'm just going to draw some lines that I can journal on. This is another just quick little way to add some dimension to your planning. Of course, I'm not really crazy. There, that helps a little bit. I feel like it probably needs one more line. So now I'm gonna write, and I'll speed through that part so that you don't have to just spend forever watching me write out the memories from the week. So that's the end. I'm finished. It's another week done in my memory planner. So I'm just gonna grab my planner, pop these back on the discs. And so now I have completed 2 weeks in my memory planner. Both of them are really pink, but I really love how they turned out. I hope that maybe you learned something. If not, I at least hope that you enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And happy planning.